Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Welcome to SummitCitySports.com. We're live here from Northrop High School, getting ready for a non-conference Saturday day matinee between the Northrop Lady Bruins and the Lawrence North Lady Wildcats. Aiden North with you, Gavin Ritt on camera. Great to have you join us on this Saturday matchup between these two squads. Northrop last night lost a heartbreaker against their rivals Snyder. We're up 12 at one point. Ended up falling to the Snyder Panthers 49-48. Lawrence North didn't play last night, played earlier this week against Brownsburg, and they lost to Brownsburg 56-34. Lawrence North coming in at 9-8, while Northrop Bruins are coming in at 8-7. Both these teams looking for a win here on this Saturday. Coaches for today's game. Stephen Thomas is 65-32 in his fourth year at Lawrence North. Katie Jackson 72-35 in her fifth year at Northrop. 112 and 117th in her 11th year overall. Bruins are led in scoring by Swin Jackson and Kayla Williams-Thomas. Williams-Thomas averaging 16 points a game. Swin Jackson averaging 15 points a game. Last night, Swin Jackson went off from the three-point line, 16 points in the loss against Snyder. Lawrence North is led in scoring by number 33, Jordan Suggs, a freshman who's averaging 10 points a game from the field for the Wildcats. Let's take this time to thank some of our sponsors that make these broadcasts possible here on SummitCitySports.com. Big Eye Fish, been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations, like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years to help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. At Ottenweiler Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing top peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttenweilerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm. Whether you have an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is your answer. Sequoia Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs in the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu to learn more. Specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration, visit tjwindustrial.com. For the 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor's District Council and local affiliated unions, we are LIUNA. Earn your edge this season. Parkview Sports Medicine's Edge Training Program maximizes your performance to help you reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. And today's broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us next at 260 Sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Take a time out and be back with starting lineups and game action here on SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, getting ready for today's matchup between the Northrop Bruins and the Lawrence North Wildcats. Getting ready for... Actually, we're going to have a little presentation here from Coach Katie Jackson. And Kayla Williams-Thomas getting presented with the game ball as she has reached 1,000 points in her career. That is a special accomplishment for her. So now getting ready for the starting lineups for these squads. Uh, 5'7" junior guard, number 2, Brooklyn Roberts. A 5'4" sophomore guard, number 4, Jada Wheat. 6'2" sophomore forward, number 10, Zoe Payton. 5'7" freshman guard, number 13, Havana Beard. And then rounding out the lineup, number 33, Jordan Suggs, leading the way for the Wildcats with 10 points a game. A freshman, 5'10" guard. Now getting ready for the starting lineups for the Northrop Bruins. They're going to be led off by number 2, senior guard, Olivia Rice, averaging 6.1 points on the year. A 5'7" guard, senior, number 3, Briley Day, averaging 8 points a game. A 5'11" senior guard, number 5, Kayla Williams-Thomas, averaging 16 points a game, just reached the 1,000-point club. Number 12, a senior, Marion Wiss, averaging 4.6 a game. She had 2 big threes yesterday for the Bruins. And then rounding out the lineup, the IU Indy commit, number 25, Swin Jackson, averaging 15.7 points a game. If Bruins want to be successful here today, Swin Jackson really needs to get going. Getting ready for tip-off here from Northrop High School. Thanks for joining us here today. Williams-Thomas will jump against Zoe Payton. We are underway here from Northrop High School. Northrop wins the tip immediately and give it off to Swin Jackson, and Swin Jackson gets on the board first for Northrop. So right away, Northrop off to a 2-0 start after a nice little play tip there from Williams Thomas, getting it to Swin Jackson. Wildcats going to move the ball around here. Try to get inside. They definitely have a bit of a size advantage against Northrop. Long two, no good there by Brooklyn Roberts for the Wildcats, and the Northrop comes away with it. Wiss has it, passes it over to Swin Jackson. She gives it over to William Thomas, back to Wiss. Wiss thought about pulling it, gives it back to Williams Thomas. Williams Thomas gives it back to Wiss, who's going to try to direct some traffic here. Wiss gets it inside to Williams Thomas. Williams Thomas likes to drive inside. She gets it to Rice. Rice back out to Wiss. Back to Williams Thomas. Williams Thomas to Swin Jackson, who pulls the three ball short off the mark. It's brought in by Brooklyn Roberts, and she's going to push it for the Wildcats. She gets it up ahead to Beard. Beard gets it inside immediately and spins, puts that shot up, no good. That was Zoe Payton who missed the spin little shot there, and it is brought in by Olivia Rice for the Bruins. 6:49 left here, 2-0 Northrop leads. Northrop struggled against the size of Snyder. They were able to knock down a lot of shots, but once Snyder was able to get going inside, thanks to Mackenzie White, it was a long game for the Bruins. Northrop thrives on making threes. The previous game against Whitco only shot 27% from the three-point line, and that's what really cost them the game. They had a lot of opportunities yesterday to extend the lead, but just missed a lot of shots. Wiss, top of the key, swings it over to Jackson. Jackson's going to drive baseline, gets cut off. Good, and gets it inside to Olivia Rice. Olivia Rice puts it up and in. Rice, with her first points of the ball game, makes it 4-0. Rice last night, 5 points unofficially, as the Wildcats get it inside to number 10, Zoe Payton, for the 2. If you're the Wildcats, that's probably what you're going to look to get. You're going to probably try to get the ball inside to Zoe Payton, who is a 6'2" guard, or 6'2", has a big of size advantage for the Wildcats. Shot no good there. Rebounded by Olivia Rice, and she's going to be heading to the free throw line for a pair. Foul on Jordan Suggs for the Wildcats. On the year, Zoe Payton only averaging 4.7 points a game. So a big chance for her to get some points on the board. Definitely has a big size advantage. Free throw up and good by Olivia Rice. Second one to come. She lets it fly off the front of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Zoe Payton. And the Wildcats look to push. Roberts has it, and they get it inside to Payton, and Payton lost it. It's going to be stolen away by Northrop. Williams Thomas drives, puts up the shot, and gets it to fall. Williams Thomas picking up where she left off, 2 points there. 7-2, Northrop leads. Northrop would love to get a win here to make up for last night's tough loss. Wildcats working it around. Roberts has it, guarded closely by Wiss. Wiss gets it, or they get it inside to Payton. Wildcats trying to move the ball around. Three on the way by Beard, no good. Brought in by Wiss. Actually, that was Suggs who shot the three ball, no good. 4:36 left here to play. They get it inside to Williams Thomas. Williams Thomas from the elbow. Nice little jumper there. Williams Thomas up to 4. Suggs has it now. Gives it back to Roberts. Suggs is going to drive baseline. Gets cut off by Olivia Rice, who's on guarding her. They get it inside to Beard. Beard passes it out. 3 on the way by Roberts. No good. Ball loose, and it was brought in by Payton, but it looks like she got tripped up by her own teammate, and it will be Northrop basketball. Miley Waring will check in for the Bruins. We saw her check in a little bit last night against Snyder to provide a big size advantage. (9-2) Bruins lead here early. They get inside to Williams Thomas. Williams Thomas gets blocked by number 21, Zion Hunt. But 3 on the way by Swin Jackson, and she knocks it down. And Coach Thomas not too pleased with his squad, and he wants to call a timeout. We'll take one, too, as the Bruins are up 10 here on SummitCitySports.com.
From the PSM Sports Therapy, and I have a message for college athletes. Don't let an injury slow you down while you're home from the holidays. At PSM Sports Therapy, we know athletes, and our team specializes in treating them. Whether you are recovering from surgery, dealing with a nagging injury, or just want to make sure your body is right for your upcoming season, take advantage of your break and schedule your sessions today. That way you can get back to campus feeling stronger than before. Check out our website at psmsports.com or call us at 260-266-4007 to get scheduled.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com after the timeout, 3:51 left here. Bruins up 12-2. Been a barrage offensively for this Northrop team. This is what they picked up last night. They went really fast off the bat and then just lost a lot of that momentum in the game against Snyder. So there is going to be a foul on the play, and that will send Zion Hunt to the free throw line. Actually, they're going to say it was on the floor. Williams Thomas going to be credited with the foul. Three on the way is good by the Wildcats. That's Suggs with the three-pointer. Suggs leading scorer for the Wildcats. Gets her first points on the board. And they get inside to Swin Jackson. Nice little back cut. She can't get the bucket to fall. Rebounded by Hunt. And almost an opportunity there for Swin Jackson to take it. And it's stolen away by Williams Thomas. Williams Thomas going to push in transition, takes up the shot, and gets it to fall. Williams Thomas, nice game here early, 6 points. 14-5. And a quick 2-point bucket there by Jordan Suggs on the other end. Makes it 14-7. Northrop leaves, and good defensive possession there for the Wildcats. It's going to be Wildcats basketball. That was Jada Wheat in on the pressure there. Really big spark there for Lawrence North. 2:30 left here to play, 14-7. As Wildcats move it around, it's going to be almost stolen away by Williams Thomas. They get it outside to Roberts. Roberts gets it kicked by Olivia Rice. So it'll stay Lawrence North basketball. Roberts inbound, and she threw it into no man's land. Wheat tried saving it, but Williams Thomas is going to take it in transition, and another transition bucket for Kayla Williams Thomas. 8 points here early. 2 minutes left to play in the first. Good ball movement for the Wildcats. They get it inside, and that's blocked by Waring. Like Beard was trying to take it inside, couldn't get it to go. And they tried finding Swin Jackson on the back cut, but that's stolen away by Brooklyn Roberts. Roberts puts it up ahead to Wheat. Wheat spins, puts up the shot, and she's going to be heading to the free throw line for a pair. Foul on Kamaya Morris. That's her first foul. Jada Wheat heading to the free throw line for the Wildcats. She knocks down the first on the year. Wheat shooting 41% from the free throw line. One more to fly. And she hits it. Wheat with her first 2 points of the ball game. 16-9. Northrop leads, 1:37 left here to play. Jackson splits the defenders, gets inside, can't get anything to go. Waring will pull it from the free throw line and hits it. Miley Waring gets on the board. there for Northrop. The 6-foot senior for the Bruins. Shot no good by the Wildcats. It'll be Northrop basketball. Wish checks back in for Northrop here. 1:14 left here to play, 18-9. They get inside to Wish. He gives it back to Swin Jackson. Jackson takes it over to the right wing, hands it off. Thought about handing it over to Wish, keeps it herself. She gives it over to Rice, who swings it over to Kamaya Morris. Morris going to drive baseline, puts up the shot, got blocked by number 21. That's Zion Hunt. She gets it off to Wheat. Jada Wheat stops, decides against it. 3 on the way. No good by Lawrence North. That was Beard with a 3-pointer attempt. No good. And it was out on Northrop, so it'll stay Lawrence North basketball. Williams-Thomas checks back in after a quick breather with 45 seconds left here to play in the first. And it is going to be kept alive by the Wildcats. And shot up, no good by Hunt, and Hunt's going to be heading to the free throw line for 2. Waring going to be called for the foul. Hunt on the year only averaging 3.1 points a game. Also has a little bit of size for this Wildcats team as she hits the first. She's 6'2". And only girl above 6 foot for the Bruins is Miley Waring. Second one up and good. So Lawrence North tacks on 2 more. Hunt gets her first 2 points of the game, and it's 18-11. Northrop leads. Jackson takes it left wing. Tries to get rid of it. Gives it over to Waring. Waring looked for Jackson on the cut. Gives it over to Wiss. Wiss, 18 seconds on the play clock. She gets it over to Jackson. Swings it over to Rice. Rice looked for Waring inside. Unable to get it to her. 8 seconds on the clock. They get it to Jackson. Jackson threw it away. Was trying to find Waring. 2 seconds on the clock. Wheat puts up the shot. No good. And we will head to the second quarter. Northrop leads 18-11 here. And we'll take a break and be back with more action here on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com. 18-11, Northrop leads. Kayla Williams-Thomas leads the way of all scorers with 8 points here early. Lawrence North looking for an answer offensively. Missed quite a few shots. And they get to Wheat. Wheat drives around the defender, and she shot it long off the backboard. But Hunt gets the rebound, Waring with the block, and she's going to give it off to a guard, Twin Jackson. Jackson gets it over to Waring. Waring going to move herself, drives inside, can't get the bucket to fall, but she'll be heading to the free throw line for 2. Nice little take there by Waring, as she will go to the charity stripe. Foul on Zion Hunt. That's her second. That'll be her first, actually. But Waring will be heading to the free throw line. She's got 2 points here early, and she misses her first. Zoe Payton checks back in for the Wildcats. She'll check in for Zion Hunt. Second one flies, no good. Swearing goes 0 for 2 from the line. Wheat pushes it up ahead for the Wildcats. Gets it back, gives it over to Suggs. Suggs gets it inside to Payton. Payton back out to number 2, Roberts, and Roberts knocks down the long 2. Brooklyn Roberts, her first points of the ball game on the board, 13-18. Wildcats down 5 now. Oh, good cut there by Jackson. Jackson's going to be called for the foul, a push foul on Jordan Suggs. Coach Thomas not too pleased about his girls staying on their feet. I don't know if you could catch that on the broadcast. Basically rattled through the whole gym. $7:11 here on the play clock. A couple subs come in. Waring checks out. Number 12 checks in for the Wildcats. That's Brooklyn Anderson. They get it in to Wiss. Wiss gets it over to Williams Thomas. Thomas drives baseline, can't get the shot to go. Rebound by Rice, though. Williams Thomas pushes it back to Swin Jackson. Jackson's going to drive baseline, gives it off to Wiss. Wiss brings it back up court, hands it off to Rice. Rice hands it over to Williams Thomas. Williams Thomas thought about driving. She's going to cut inside, back to Swin Jackson, who pulls the 3 ball. Can't get that to fall. Rebounded by Rice, tips it over to Williams Thomas. Williams Thomas drives and gets the bucket to fall. Williams Thomas here early with 10 now. And it's 20-13. Three on the way by Roberts. She knocks it down. Answers on the other end. Brooklyn Roberts, 3 ball. Gets here to 5. 20-16, Northrop leads. Jackson gets a screen, but it's not able to do anything with it. They get back over to Williams Thomas. Williams Thomas drives, gives it over to Rice, who pushes it back to Swin Jackson, almost pushes it too far. And Coach Katie Jackson needs to take a timeout to calm her team down. We will take 1-2 and be back here on SummitCitySports.com.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Welcome back to SummitCitySports.com. 2016 Northrop leads. 5:55 left here in the second quarter of play. Northrop looking to extend this lead here. Williams Thomas has it top of the key. Gets it to Swin Jackson off the cut. Jackson pushes it back out to Rice. Rice from way downtown. Can't get the shot to fall, but rebound by Briley Day. Day gets it into number 11, who checks in for the first time for the Bruins. That's Nemaya Anderson. And Rice tried finding Jackson there, but a little errant pass gives it to the Wildcats. 3 on the way by Roberts. She shot it long, rebounded by Swin Jackson. Jackson looking to push for Northrop. 5:20 on the play clock. Williams Thomas has the top of the key. And gets a screen by Rice. She's going to drive, gives it over to Jackson. Jackson fakes the 3, pulls it inside, gives it over to Briley Day, who pulls the 3 ball, can't get that to fall. Rebounded by Wheat. Jada Wheat going to push it for the Wildcats. Good move there, and Roberts travel. Good look there, and good opportunity for the Wildcats to get some points, but unable to execute there. Sanai Kimbrough checks in for the first time. 4:47 left here. Northrop had struggled when Snyder put a little pressure on them. We'll see if the Wildcats decide to do that. They give it to Rice. Rice pulls the 3 ball and nails it. Rice is up to 6 now at her average. And ball is out on the Wildcats, being Northrop basketball. .417 here left as Wiss has it. She's guarded closely by Wheat. She gets it over to Williams-Thomas. Williams-Thomas on the left wing. Bodies her way inside, spins, puts up the shot, and she just lost it. I think it's going to be tipped by the Wildcats. So it'll be Northrop basketball. Hayana Beard checks in for the Wildcats. And Swin Jackson checks back in after a quick breather. They get it in Williams-Thomas off the inbound. She can't get the shot to fall. It's brought in by number 12 for Lawrence North. That's Brooklyn Anderson. And they get it inside to Anderson. Anderson's going to pull it back. Gives it over to Wheat, who pulls the 3 ball and nails it. Jada Wheat, 3 ball, gets her to 5 points here. And it's now 23-19. 3:40 left. Jackson over to Day. Day gets it inside to Williams-Thomas. Williams-Thomas fakes the back down, gives it over to Swin Jackson. Jackson drives inside, puts up the shot, and gets us a fall. She'll be heading to the free throw line to add 1 more, potentially. Maya Morris will check in. Swin Jackson at the free throw line with an opportunity to add to her total. Jackson on the year, a 72% free throw shooter, and she knocks down the and 1 opportunity. 26-19 now, Northrop. And it's again stolen away by the Bruins. Morris drives inside, puts up the shot off the front of the iron. She gets her own rebound, though. Had Day inside. She's going to get it to Day. Day puts up the shot, can't get that to fall, and it's brought in by Zoe Payton. 3:09 left here in second quarter. Wheat swings it over to Roberts. Roberts pulls the 3 ball, no good. Williams-Thomas comes away with the rebound. And Williams-Thomas is going to try driving it herself. She gets it inside to Jackson. Jackson puts up the shot and gets it to go. Jackson up to 10 here early. 28-19 now. Northrop with a little momentum here. And there's almost another steal by Williams-Thomas. Wildcats trying to swing the ball around, and ball got stripped away. It'll be Northrop basketball, though we got a foul there. Brooklyn Anderson tried hanging on to it, but just lost it. Roberts is going to be called for the foul. It'll be the 4th team foul on Lawrence North. The next foul will send Northrop to the free throw line. .220 left here on the play clock in the second quarter. Good find there. Swin Jackson underneath the basket. Wide open opportunity, but missed it. Wheat comes away with the rebound and pushes it up ahead to Brooklyn Roberts. Gets it back to Wheat. Wheat pushes it over to Suggs. Suggs leading scorer for the Wildcats. Back over to Wheat. Wheat pulls the long 2 and can't get that to go. Rebounded by Rice. That was more of a mid-range 2 there. And Rice gives it over to Swin Jackson. Jackson over to Waring. Waring bodies her way inside. No one picks her up immediately. Puts up the shot and gets it to go. Miley Waring with 4 points here. Could be a big asset for this Northrop team. 30-19. Bruins up 11. Wildcats swing it over to Suggs. She gets it inside to Zion Hunt. Hunt turns it over. Maya Morris with an opportunity here. Drives inside, puts up the shot, and gets the bucket to fall. Kamaya Morris gets on the board, and she has an opportunity to add 1 more. Brooklyn Roberts checks in. Or is going to actually be called for the foul there. So opportunity here for Morris to add to her total. She lets it fly and can't get it to go. And Waring comes away with the rebound, puts it up, and gets it to fall. Miley Waring up to 6 points. Big asset for this Northrop team. 34-19, minute 8 to play here. Wildcats looking for an answer. Wheat swings it over to Roberts, and ball loose, still loose. Gets it back to Brooklyn Roberts. Roberts inside, and she threw it away. It'll be Northrop basketball, though Swin Jackson looked a little shaken up and on that play. Not sure if she twisted an ankle or something, but she'll come out. She did have an ankle issue earlier in the year that required her to miss a lot of games, and that's when Kamaya Morris really stepped up for this Northrop squad. So I don't know if she re-aggravated it or what. 46 seconds left here. Williams-Thomas is going to drive herself, gets it stripped away. Actually, she's going to get fouled on the play. So Williams-Thomas will be on the free throw line for 2. She's only had 2. She had an 8-point first quarter, has added 2 more in the second quarter. Opportunity at 11 and 12 here. She misses her first. Williams-Thomas on the year, 59% from the charity stripe. One more to fly. She lets it go and can't get it to fall. Wildcats come away with the rebound. We're going to have a foul on Waring, it looks like. It'll be Wildcats basketball. Coach Thomas not too pleased about his squad right now, how they're playing. And ball loose, still loose, shot up, and that is no good by number 13, Hiana Beard, but they get their own rebound. 3 on the way by Wheat, that goes in and out, and Wildcats get the rebound by Beard, and we're going to have a foul on the floor on Northrop. Hold on Waring. Be her second foul with 18 seconds left. Wildcats swinging, looking for a point here, and we're going to have a bump on Williams-Thomas. So Wildcats have it underneath. That'll be Williams-Thomas' second foul. Briley Day will check in. Sanaya Kimbrough will check in. Jackson doesn't want to get any unnecessary fouls on Waring or Thomas, or Williams-Thomas. 11.8 on the clock. Wildcats inbound. They get to Wheat. Wheat, top of the key. Guarded by Jackson. Gets it over to Suggs. Suggs puts up the shot and gets it to go. And that will end the first half. 34-21. Northrop leads by 13 as we go to break. We'll take a timeout. Be back with some stats here on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cup Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I got a whole other thing and a compass.
Welcome back to SummitCitySports.com, where it's halftime here from Northrop High School, where the Northrop Lady Bruins lead the Lawrence North Wildcats 34-21. It's kind of the position Northrop was in last night, had a big lead at half against Snyder, and Snyder was able to make some adjustments and come back, go on a 13-0 run, and end up winning by 1 last night. Scoring for the Bruins, 6 points for Olivia Rice, 10 points for Williams Thomas, 2 points for Kamaya Morris, 6 points for Miley Waring, and then leading the way for the Bruins is going to be Swin Jackson with 11 points. Actually, 10 points for her. So Williams Thomas and Swin Jackson both with 10 points. As for the Lawrence North Wildcats, 2 points for Zion Hunt, 2 points for Zoe Payton, 5 points for Jada Wheat, 5 points for Brooklyn Roberts. And then leading the way for the Wildcats is Jordan Suggs with 7 points. Got about 2 minutes left here before we start the second half of action. We'll take a timeout. Be back here with more action from Northrop High School here on SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Back here for the second half of action here on SummitCitySports.com, where Northrop leads 34-21. Great to have you join us here on this Saturday matinee basketball game between the Northrop Bruins and the Lawrence North Wildcats. Aiden North, Gavin Ritt with you. Great to have you join us. Wildcats going to look for some adjustments here, try to use their size to their advantage. They really have not utilized the size and get the ball inside. A lot of turnovers for the Wildcats. As for the Northrop Bruins, this was a situation they were in yesterday where they had a big lead at half, but weren't able to hold it after Snyder went on a big run. So they got to avoid Lawrence North going on a big run here in the second half, and that's probably what Coach Katie Jackson's telling her squad. Do not want what happened last night to happen here today. Northrop would love to have a big win here today to make up for last night's loss. Northrop will be back in action next week, January 13th at Belmont, and then they'll be playing Northside in the SAC doubleheader, and they'll be heading to Lawrence Central next week. 3 on the way is good by Marion Wiss, her first points of the ball game. 37-21 now Northrop leads. Roberts has it. Swings it over to Suggs. Suggs, baseline. Leading scorer for the Wildcats this game and on the year. Have 7 points here early, averaging 10. They get it inside. Suggs pulls the 3-ball. Can't get it to fall. Williams-Thomas gets the rebound. And she's going to try to push for the Bruins. She gets it over to Swin Jackson. Had Swin Jackson wide open there, but an errant pass. Has Swin Jackson pulling it back. Jackson gets it over to Day. Day over Williams-Thomas, who got pushed out of bounds. Ball's going to be thrown off of Jada Wheat, and it'll be Northrop basketball underneath the basket. 6:46 here left to play. 37-21. Williams-Thomas over to Rice. Back over to Jackson, who pulls the 3-ball, and she airballed it. Roberts comes away with the rebound, pushes up ahead to Beard. Beard swings it to Wheat, and it's over the head of Wheat and out of bounds. Williams-Thomas guarded closely by Beard, and she lost it. Williams-Thomas, lucky break though. Beard couldn't hang on to it and tipped the ball out of bounds. Lawrence North next week, they play at Lawrence Central and at Center Grove. So some tough matchups for this Lawrence North squad. They're in the same sectional as Lawrence Central, Indianapolis, Arsenal Tech, Warren Central, and North Central in Indy. Warren Central probably the favorite in that sectional. They are 12-3, and that's what Northrop has to deal with next week. 3 on the way, no good by Roberts. Offensive rebound, though, by Zoe Payton, and she puts it up and in for Lawrence North. (37-23) now. Payton's up to 4 points here. Shot up by Briley Day, and she nails it. Day hits her first bucket of the ball game. And it's 39-23. 5:16 left on the clock. And we have a travel on Brooklyn Roberts. (39-23), Northrop leads, 5 minutes on the play clock. They swing it over to Jackson. Jackson drives inside and can't get it to fall. Rebound, gets her own rebound and puts it up and in. Jackson up to 12 now. (41-23), 4:36 left. Almost a steal there by Williams-Thomas. It is going to be a foul. She is going to get credit for the steal. A foul on Hiana Beard. Williams-Thomas averaging 4.2 steals a game for this Bruins squad. And Coach Thomas needs to talk things over with his squad. We'll take a timeout and be back here on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really the game up. We make sure they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably won't get me on my and I Lamborghinis. The Yankees turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, 41-23, Northrop leads. Lawrence North takes time out there, trying to talk things over and get this offense going. The Lady Bruins have an opportunity to add to their lead. Wisk gets over to Swin Jackson, who gives it over to Briley Day. They get inside to Waring. Waring was wide open. She bodies her way inside, back out to Jackson. Jackson thought about pulling it, swings it over to Day. Day pulls the three ball, and it's long. Wheat comes away with the rebound. Wheat pushing up ahead, gets it to Suggs. Suggs puts up the shot and gets it to go. Suggs with her first points the second half, 41-25. 3:57 left here in the third. Jackson gives it over to Williams-Thomas. Williams-Thomas over to Day. Day swings it to Jackson. Jackson back over to Day. Coach Katie Jackson spitting out instructions for her squad. Day over to Waring. Waring draws a double team, gets it over to Wiss. Wiss hands it off to Williams-Thomas. Williams-Thomas swings it to Jackson. Jackson with the three ball, hits it. Jackson up to 15 now here. Shot no good by Brooklyn Roberts in transition, and makes it's 44-25. They get it back to Jackson. Screen by Williams-Thomas. Good cut there by Wiss. Wiss gets it to Waring. Waring can't get the shot to fall. The ball's loose, and it will be out on Northrop. There was a really good cut there by Marion Wiss. She decided to give it off to Waring instead of going up for the shot. And Waring missed the bucket. Three minutes here left to play. 44-25. Bruins up 19. Lawrence North really needs to find something offensively. Brooklyn Roberts has it left wing. Gets it over to Wheat. Wheat drives, gets cut off. Three on the way is no good by Jayla Miller. And shot up and good there by Zion Hunt. Hunt with 4 now. Jackson inside to Waring. Back to Jackson. Swings it. Three on the way by Wiss, and Wiss nails it. 20 points lead for the Bruins. That's Wiss's second three ball of the game. They get it inside to Hunt. Lawrence North. Hunt puts it up and in. Zion Hunt with the bucket, and Coach Jackson wants to call a timeout. Talk things over. We'll take one soon. We'll be back here on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Welcome back to SummitCitySports.com. Third quarter, 2:12 left here as Lady Bruins up 18. Kamaya Morris checks in for Northrop, and Northrop looking to extend their lead. Jackson gives it over to Day, who swings it around to Rice. Gets it back into Jackson, over to Kamaya Morris, and it's through the hands of Morris. .158 left to play here. Wheat has it, swings it over to Beard. That was Miller. Miller gets inside to Hunt, back to Miller. Miller swings it back over to Wheat. Wheat now to Roberts and gives it back to Wheat, almost back across the timeline. Back to Roberts. Brooklyn Roberts drives, gets it almost poked away by Kamaya Morris, and Lawrence North able to evade it. Shot, three-pointer, no good by Wheat. It was rebounded by Hunt. Long two, no good by Roberts, but great offensive possession here. A lot of offensive rebounds for the Wildcats. Miller has it, gives it over to Roberts. Robert gets it inside to Suggs, and wide open is Jada Wheat, and she gets the bucket to fall. And good defensive possession pressure there for the Wildcats. It'll stay Northrop basketball, though. Wheat up to 7 here. So we are under a minute left to play here in the third. 47-31. Morris drives, and we have a push. Off the ball foul, it looked like. Beard will check in for Lawrence North. And officials talking. Some of Lawrence North's players. And now 48 seconds left here. Good cut there. Swin Jackson dishes it off, and bucket up and good by Wiss. Wiss up to 8 now. 49-31, and we have a foul. Foul on Kamaya Morris. So it'll be Lawrence North basketball underneath. And Williams Thomas fell, and Hunt drives to the basket and puts it up and in. Zion Hunt up to 8 points. Hunt's only a sophomore. 20 seconds on the play clock. This Lawrence North team, very young. Only 2 seniors on the roster. 10 seconds left to play in the third. Wiss gets it over to Williams Thomas. It got poked away. Wiss comes away with it. Wiss tried pushing it to Maya Morris. Instead, lost it. And Hunt is going to step out of bounds. Official might have been in the way there for Hunt there. So 0.3 seconds left. So probably look for some sort of tip play if you're Northrop here. Jackson's going to inbound. They'll get to Rice. Rice puts the shot up. Can't get it to go. Was not off in time. And we'll go to the fourth quarter. 49-33. Northrop leads Lawrence North here on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 kg, but I ain't really the game on. We make sure they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably wanna get me on hopping out Lamborghinis. The Yankees turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people don't.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, getting ready to start fourth quarter of action here. Great to have you join us on the Saturday matinee. Be Lawrence North basketball here. A lot of work to do if they want to claw their way back into this. Give it over to Roberts. Roberts swings it over to Beard. Beard over in the corner to Miller. Miller from the wing, no good. Rebounded by Hunt. She's been a rebounding machine. Can't get the bucket to fall. And she'll be heading to the free throw line for 2. Zion Hunt's played really well. Has used her size to her advantage. First one rolls in. So Hunt has an opportunity at her 10th point here. And she can't get it to go. And offensive rebound by Suggs, and she'll be heading to the free throw line. Jordan Suggs will be heading to the free throw line for 2. And it goes in and out. Second one flies, good. So Suggs up to 10 now for the Wildcats. They get it to Williams-Thomas. We'll see if Northrop decides to try to run some clock here. We'll see how much more physical Lawrence North will get. And we have the off-the-ball foul, double foul it looks like. Or technical. Nope. Foul on Brooklyn Roberts. Technical foul on Brooklyn Roberts. Official going to talk over to Coach Thomas there. So Williams-Thomas will end the free throw line for a pair. And she can't get the first one to fall. One more to fly for Williams-Thomas, and Northrop will get the basketball still. And she misses both. Good drive there. Waring is going to get fouled. Be headed to the free throw line. Suggs is going to be credited with the foul. Be Suggs' third foul. She's got 9 points here for the Wildcats, leading scorer. Actually, her and Zion Hunt. Zion Hunt have 9. Hunt's previous high, she checks out of the ball game, was 7 on the year, so she's got a season high of 9 as she goes to the bench. 7:13 left here to play in the fourth. Waring, second one is good. And makes it 50-39. Waring up to 7 on the night, or the day. Wildcats need something. Need to get some offense going. They get it inside. Good ball movement. And shot up by Roberts, no good. Rebounded by Waring. Waring going to push it up ahead to Swin Jackson. Jackson pulls it back, gives it over to Williams-Thomas. Williams-Thomas gets a screen from Waring. Back to Swin. Swin Jackson drives left side. Over to Wiss. Wiss over to Williams-Thomas now. As clock is rolling. They get inside. Olivia Rice puts up the shot. Can't get it to fall. Brought in by Zoe Payton. Lawrence North with an opportunity here. They get to Suggs. Suggs swings it out to Roberts, who pulls the 3 ball and hits it. 12-point, cuts the lead to 12. As Northrop leads by 12 with 6 minutes left to play here. So Northrop really needs to be careful. Wiss gets it over to Waring. Waring threw it away, right into the hands of Zoe Payton. Opportunity to bring it to under 10. Shot up and good. Oh my goodness. Brooklyn Roberts with the bucket. And Coach Jackson needs to calm her team down. She'll take a timeout, and we will too. And be back here on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Welcome back to SummitCitySports.com. Lawrence North called the timeout there. Coach Thomas wanted to talk with his squad, make sure they're ready for this defensive possession. Lawrence North down 11. It's 51-40. After the crazy shot by Payton. Actually by Roberts. As Northrop breaks the press, and Waring is going to be called for the travel. Not what Northrop needs. They had a 12-point lead yesterday against Snyder and blew that, so they need to be careful here against this Lawrence North squad. They're up 11 right now. Had it as much as 20 at one point. 3 on the way by Brooklyn Roberts. She nails it. She's heating up. And we have a steal immediately. Swin Jackson does nothing, and Suggs puts up the bucket, and all of a sudden, it's a 6-point ball game. 5:10 left on the clock. Lawrence North working their way back into this ball game. Take a timeout. Be back after the Northrop timeout here on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit, and I'm rich, and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really the game up. We make sure they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably wanna get me on rapping out Lamborghinis. The youngest turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people don't.
All of a sudden, Lawrence North works their way back into this ball game. 5:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Northrop trying to stay alive and avoid another deficit. They're up 6 right now. They break the press, and that is where they have struggled. Pressure defense has made Northrop make some uncharacteristic plays. So Lawrence North an opportunity to bring this within a 1-score ball game. They get to Brooklyn Roberts. She's been pretty hot. She's got 11 here. They swing it. 3 on the way. No good there by number 3. That was... Actually, that might have been Wheat on the three-pointer. That was... But shot was no good. Actually, it was number 13, Beard. Long 2, no good by Suggs. And we're going to have a foul. It's going to be Northrop basketball. Foul on Zoe Payton. Her second. Williams Thomas is going to check back in. She'll check in for Olivia Rice. 4:30 left to play. Bruins need to play smart here. And almost another turnover. Swin Jackson's actually going to get bumped, though, by Beard, and it'll be another foul for the Wildcats. That'll be the 4th team foul on Lawrence North. The next foul will put the Bruins at the free throw line, which those free throws might be really crucial. Swin Jackson gets it up to Williams Thomas. Thomas pushes. She'll pull it back. Almost got called for a travel there. Dragged her foot. She swings it over to Wiss. Wiss over to Williams Thomas, and that got stolen away. Be Northrop basketball still. Oh, bucket up. No, and that is good by Swin Jackson at the block. Jackson pulls it up to 8-point lead now. Lawrence North looking for a bucket. They get inside to Suggs. Suggs is going to get fouled on the floor. Jackson up to 17 on the day. Rice checks in as Lawrence North has it underneath the basket. Blocked, though, by Swin Jackson. Jackson pushes up ahead to Williams Thomas. Thomas inside to Day. Day can't get the bucket to fall. Rebounded by Payton. Payton pushes up ahead by Beard. Almost a push off there. Long three, no good by Suggs. Rebound, though, by Beard, and Beard puts it up and in. 53-47. Beard, her first bucket of the ball game. 3:20 left here to play. Williams Thomas drives and he's going to get fouled. So that'll send Williams Thomas to the free throw line. Suggs going to be called for her 4th foul, I believe. So 2 free throws on the way for Williams Thomas. And you don't want your leading scorer sitting on the bench, but you kind of have to. So Bruins will be in bonus the rest of this quarter. Williams Thomas had the free throw line. First one up and good for the senior. Zion Hunt checks back in for Suggs. One more to fly for the Bruins, and she hits it. Williams Thomas hits both. She's up to 12 now. 47-55. Bruins up 8. Lawrence North was down 20 at one point and have worked their way back into this ball game. Shot by Suggs actually stays in the ball game. Coach Thomas trusting her, and she hits it from the free throw line. 55-49 now. Wiss swings it over, turned it over. Wheat now with an opportunity, had it 2-on-1, but pulls it back, and she's going to be called for the foul, or she's going to get fouled, I should say. Suggs up to 14 for the Wildcats. Brooklyn Roberts with 11, and Zion Hunt with 9, leading the way for the Wildcats. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, and we'll take one too here on SummitCitySports.com.
Sport from the PSM Sports Therapy, and I have a message for college athletes. Don't let an injury slow you down while you're home from the holidays. At PSM Sports Therapy, we know athletes, and our team specializes in treating them. Whether you are recovering from surgery, dealing with a nagging injury, or just want to make sure your body is right for your upcoming season, take advantage of your break and schedule your sessions today. That way you can get back to campus feeling stronger than before. Check out our website at psmsports.com or call us at 260-266-4007 to get scheduled.
Welcome back, SummitCitySports.com, 55-49, 2:38 left here. Lawrence North with the basketball, an opportunity to cut this lead down more. Williams-Thomas with the steal, though. She'll take it herself, body her way inside, and gets it to fall. Williams-Thomas does what she knows best to do, take the ball inside and put it up and in. She's got 14 on the day. Lawrence North trying to reel this back in, though. Down 8. And there's a steal from Northrop, ball on the floor, and we're going to have a jump ball. It'll be Northrop basketball. Miley Waring will check back in for the Bruins. Got a little bit more size. Actually, they're saying it's Lawrence North basketball. Actually, never mind, they change it. Northrop basketball, 2:06 on the play clock. They get inside to Williams-Thomas. Williams-Thomas back to Swin Jackson. Jackson up ahead to Rice. Rice is going to pull it back and tipped out by Brooklyn Roberts. .158 now on the clock. As Jayla Miller checks in and coach. And we're going to have a timeout by Lawrence North. We'll take one too. We'll be back here on SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Welcome back to SummitCitySports.com. Northrop with the basketball. Both teams with one timeout left with under 2 minutes to play. Northrop up 8. They do not want to fall like they did last night where they were up 12. This time they were up 20 at one point today. Bruins look to close it out, and that's not going to do it. Turnover. Wheat in transition for Lawrence North and gets it to fall. Jayla Wheat been really good on the offensive and defensive end, forcing a lot of turnovers. And they break the press. They give it to Olivia Rice, gives it to Williams-Thomas. Williams-Thomas gets the bucket to fall and one. So Williams-Thomas, an opportunity to add her 17th point of the ball game. So Northrop an opportunity to extend this to 9 with 1:24 left here. She lets it fly and hits it. 9-point lead now as Williams-Thomas up to 17. And we're going to have a foul, a bump on Williams Thomas. And that will put Lawrence North at the free throw line. So Brooklyn Roberts be heading to the charity stripe for 2. Roberts with 11 here, leading the way in scoring, and she shoots the first one off the front of the iron, no good. One more to come. Lawrence Northwood has the possession arrow if we ever get to a jump ball with 1:14 left here. And she misses both of them. Williams Thomas comes away with the rebound. She tries to dribble it out, and she needs to give it to somebody. She'll give it off to Swin Jackson. Jackson up ahead to Rice. Actually to Wiss. Wiss swings it back to Williams Thomas. Williams Thomas trying to dribble it out. They give it over to Rice. Northrop swinging it around, down under a minute left to play, and we got a foul. So that will send Marion Wiss to the charity stripe for 2. And she hits it. So now 10-point lead for Northrop. Second one flies and good. Wiss hits both. 11-point lead for Northrop. 62-51. And ball out of bounds. Be Northrop basketball. 44 seconds left. And Northrop can feel it. And through the hands of Rice. Shot up by Roberts off the front of the iron, no good. Williams Thomas comes away with it, gives it off to Swin Jackson. Jackson trying to dribble it out, gives it up to Wiss. Wiss fakes the dribble or fakes the pass and gets it out. And Swin Jackson will be heading to the free throw line with 30 seconds left here to play. Probably ice it here for Jackson if she nails one of them. In and out for the first. 28 seconds left. Lawrence North down 11. Jackson opportunity to make this 12. And hits it. So Jackson up to 18 now on the day with 26 seconds left. Lawrence North needs a quick 3. 3 by Wheat is no good. Airballed it, and Williams Thomas is going to have it, and she just lost it there. 15 seconds left here. After Williams Thomas loses it on the dribble. She gets it in, they get it inside. Peyton gets fouled, so Peyton's gonna be heading to the free throw line. So Waring getting called for the foul here. Lawrence North an opportunity to bring it within 10. Peyton 4 points on the day. And she misses the first. One more to come for Zoe Payton. Second one flies, and that is no good. Waring comes away with the rebound and pushes it up ahead to Wiss. Wiss gets it over to Jackson with 8 seconds left, and that will probably do it. Jackson back at the free throw line. Opportunity to add 19 and 20. With 7.9 seconds left. Suggs fouls out of the game. She ends the day with 14, leading the way for the Wildcats. Jackson hits it, so one more to come for her. Second one flies, no good. And it is 64-51. Lawrence North has it. Wheat drives, pushes it inside, turns it over, and that will do it. Northrop escapes, wins by 13, and defeats the Lawrence North Wildcats 64-51 here on your Saturday matinee. Parkview Sports Medicine player of the games. We'll give it to two of them. Kayla Williams-Thomas ends the day with 17. And Swin Jackson ends the day with 19. Swin Jackson and Kayla Williams-Thomas, your Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game, as the Lady Bruins move to 9-7 and will be in action next week against Belmont. For A. North and Gavin Ritt, thank you for joining us on this Saturday matinee basketball game. There's lots of games tonight, so hope you stick around for one of those. And you guys have a good rest of your day.